A day in court for a man accused of vandalizing a Center County cemetery. Timothy Penrod of State College is now headed to trial on more than 15 felony counts related to the vandalism at Pine Hall Cemetery near State College. Plus, he was also arraigned today on charges related to 2 arson cases last month in State College. Penrod is in jail on $150,000 bail. That case of cemetery vandalism happened just last week on Memorial Day, but it was also last month when the historic cemetery in Boalsburg was vandalized, where dozens of headstones were damaged. And police again today telling us they don't think those 2 cases are related, but they have not yet ruled it out. Gary Sinderson working this story from the Center County Newsroom. Gary?
Marty, that was one of the first questions that were asked last week when the news broke that there had been an arrest in the nearby Pine Hall Cemetery vandalism case. Was the suspect in that case related to what happened at the Boalsburg Cemetery? And police again today telling us it doesn't look to be the case, but they stress their investigation is continuing and there is still a reward for information still being offered. The Boalsburg Cemetery vandalism drew widespread attention and public outrage. The cemetery is tied to one of the earliest Memorial Day commemorations in the country. And just last week, during the Memorial Day weekend, cemetery officials telling us plenty of people still wanting to take a first-hand look.
But they wanted to come here and look at it, and they've asked me, well, what stones were actually involved? And I try to point out some of the ones that are right here close and explain to them that it went down, you know, beyond the pine tree there, totaling somewhere around 52 stones. Police still seeking help from the public on the Boalsburg vandalism case. Wednesday, they tell us, there's not a lot to possibly connect Pine Hall vandalism suspect Timothy Penrod to what happened earlier last month in Boalsburg.
We haven't yet found similar evidence at the Boalsburg case, so we haven't yet ruled out a connection. We continue to investigate that, but we also aren't stopping to look for anybody else that might have been involved in the Boalsburg Cemetery case.
The restoration work at the Boalsburg Cemetery to fix the damage is nearly finished, but it still may take several months to complete. That restoration work, of course, aided by more than $40,000 raised from the public through the Save the Graves fundraiser and other fundraisers. As for that reward, police continuing to stress there is a $3,000 reward still being offered for information on the vandalism at the Boalsburg Cemetery. We're live in Center County. Gary Sinderson, 6 News.